Hello and welcome to season 2 of the Core 4 podcast, episode 1. I'm with my usual co-hosts, Amari, LJ, and Jeff.
Yeah.
And we're back. Can we get a round of applause? We've been gone for a very long time. Sports are now back, so we have quite a lot to cover. Each Core 4 member has brought a couple topics of their choice today. We could go around. Everyone could say a few things about how happy they are that our main topic is back.
What if we're not happy?
You should be, because the Yankees have now played 3 games. Basketball is almost back. Hockey's almost back. And the NFL is starting on time, most importantly. So whoever would like to start, say a few words. Go ahead.
Just great. Amari has wife issues.
What can I say, bro?
We are so excited, and we're back, and we needed some time to reassess everything, and now we have a bunch to talk about.
Yeah, sports is back. Everything's back. Hopefully soon. But everything's looking good. The NBA season starts on Friday, correct, right?
I'd just like to say that the NBA season is the least season I'm excited for.
I'm not excited. I'm not excited either.
We'll get to that. But
baseball started Friday.
Yes.
When does hockey start?
The
hockey
31st.
starts on Saturday with the New York Rangers
first.
having a playoff game at noon.
Playoffs already?
Just a nice thing to touch upon. Yeah, they're having extended, so very exciting.
That's good.
The Mets look terrible.
Yeah, they're getting.
Go with that. But anyway, whoever wants to go first, I have about two to three topics here prepared. Maybe Amari, Amari could start. We haven't heard from Amari yet.
Amari,
what's up? I'm actually on a 3-month extensive health program. I actually disconnected my TV, so I don't know what the hell's going on. What do you call it? But I just did some research over the NFL. Just by the way, I miss you guys. I think I saw Jacob and Jeff. I didn't see LJ over this entire pandemic. I hope all you guys are okay. Everyone watching, especially Giants kicker Roses, who's definitely lost his goddamn mind. I don't know what he's going through is a lot worse than the pandemic. You're gonna cut that off? Nah, don't cut it off. Don't cut it off. Come on.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Are you still watching that game? Is it even a game anymore?
Wow. Oh. It's a home run derby right now. Wow.
I'm actually turn it off.
So biggest news so far. Jamal Adams from the New York Jets got traded to the Seahawks. I think, in my opinion, the Jets won in that trade by a mile, okay? The Jets got a lot of future picks in these next few years here. I just feel like it works both ways. I don't know. I'm going to ask for your guys' takes. Worst news so far in the NFL for the future of the NFL, Martavis Bryant is most likely not to play this year, which is a bummer for everyone.
Why not? I thought he was allowed to play since the new rules.
He's supposed to. He just hasn't talked to the NFL yet. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I know him and Josh Gordon are going to be 2 hot guys trying to get signed.
If I'm being honest with you, no one knows where Martavis Bryant is right now.
I don't know. All I know is that he was a dog for me every time he played on fantasy, and then he just can't stay.
Amari, if anyone knows him best, it's Amari because he was a good receiver. He was a good receiver.
I think his prime. I think we can all agree his prime time years was with the Steelers.
Yeah, his prime time years. And he got those. Those 7 games he played in 4 years. They were his prime time.
He's only 28 though, right?
I'll actually get that up for you, Mark.
I think
probably.
I don't think we should move on too fast. Should trust Jamal Adams.
Okay.
All right. So look, let me give you my take on it. All right, because me and Jacob were together over the weekend. We had our own discussion, and we kind of compared it to the Giants trade with Odell. But the only
me and Jeff had our own vacation too. Don't worry about it.
at Rose's Deli. You went there in the morning. You slept over.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, with
Right
Tony,
next to Louis.
the boy.
Right next to Louis.
No, so the only thing that's the same is that obviously it's two high-profile players, but the Giants trade, the reason I think it was a little bit better was because I personally feel like Jamal Adams is more of a game changer than Odell is, just based off what he did with the Browns. It didn't really change how they were, and it didn't really change how the Giants played last year either. And the Giants got two very high first-round picks and a first-round talent. And I just personally felt like Jamal is one of the top 10 players in the league overall. And I feel like they deserved a player out of that. They needed a player now, I felt like. A player now that's going to help them right now. And I don't think they got that. And I understand they got two first-rounders, but they are late first-rounders. So I know you're not hoping, but they're not going to be Jamal for another – there won't be another Jamal for another couple of years.
Yeah, they probably won't. But
I kind of feel like the Jets kind of sold themselves out because they weren't going to give them the Cowboys because they wanted two first rounders. They wanted an lineman. They wanted all that. And they didn't get it
from the Cowboys. But you can't refuse the offer that was given to them.
But why not?
They gave us a king's ransom for Jamal.
But it's not, though. It's really not.
That is something that that's like a cold take. From what I'm seeing, from what experts are saying, from what everyone is saying.
Fan, I am not mad at all.
No, they're not. And I'll tell you why. I think it's a win-win because you have a player who doesn't want to play with the Jets. Like, he called out our own owner on social media. He went – I don't know if you guys read the Daily News article written that Jamal completely called out.
No, that was the last straw.
That was honestly the last straw.
And I actually saw an alert. I got an alert before that saying the Jets didn't want to trade him.
Because, bro, we never wanted to. We wanted to pay him. It's just it's his third year.
He wanted quarterback money. He wanted quarterback money.
He did.
And I don't even know if the Seahawks they Seahawks have him for the only thing I feel like the Seahawks win is because it's not one of those 1-year deals. They have him for 2 more years.
And franchise tag rights.
Yeah. You know, my take is a simple one. I'm sure it's very similar to Jeff. It should have never had to come down to this. It was his fault for him to be as entitled as he was. It wasn't the Jets' fault. Sure, maybe some owners would have just said, managements would have said, let's just pay him. But they made that choice not to overpay because no matter what, no matter how good he is, anyone in that position would be overpaid. Yeah. So then that happened, just spewing absolute garbage out of his mouth. Yeah. Then it left them no choice, like Jeff said, and the trade itself was not bad. I've seen guys almost as good and just as good as Jamal in their positions get traded first.
I've just never seen someone this young, this good, with that many years left in his contract get traded for this. I'm
not gonna lie to you. From what Jamal was saying, I feel like Jamal and Kanye are like in contact with each other right now. Like, I honestly I didn't think we would get 2 firsts for him, and we got a starting caliber safety who was the Seahawks starter.
Jamal is what? I'm sorry, what? Hey, I didn't understand what you meant. What?
I said Jamal is currently in contact with Kanye. Yeah, because they're out of their mind right now.
The only thing that the only thing that sucks about the NFL is that these guys that do this.
What the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
These guys that do this in the NFL, they get to go wherever they like. Why was he not sent to a horrible team? Like, why does he get to go? Why does he get to go play on a Super Bowl caliber team? It's not fair. It's really not fair. These guys get whatever they want. They get whatever they want.
We weren't going to send him to a division rival. The Seahawks aren't our rivals. I love the Seahawks. I love watching the Seahawks. Like, they're not our rivals.
You got to look at it.
We have nothing to do with them. They don't affect us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whatsoever.
you got to look at them three ways. One, it's not in their division. Two, it's not in their conference. And three, they're never going to go to the Super Bowl or playoffs and meet them there. So obviously, it's like a win-win for the Seahawks, right?
No, but it's
cannot wait.
also a win for the Jets just
I
because.
cannot wait to see Week 14.
Oh yeah, for Week 14, yeah, because you saw how Le'Veon called out Jamal for lying.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
No, and I like one thing that's really good. But like Bell can't act like he wasn't a big baby. At the same, he was literally the biggest baby in the NFL for a whole year, 2 years actually. He didn't play.
But but it's understandable because Le'Veon only had 1 year left on his. No, I'm sorry, Le'Veon was on his franchise tag.
Yeah,
Le'Veon
but
was
still,
on his
like,
franchise
he can't
tag.
act like he's never done the same thing.
Jamal has 2 more years left of contract
that's
and a
true.
franchise tag. They're completely different situations in my eyes at least. But the thing about the Seahawks but listen. The reason why the Seahawks were able to offer that much to the Jets is because they're not great drafters. You can't name Seahawks first rounders that have panned out in recent years. You can't name any of them. So that's why Seahawks fans are ecstatic because they're like, we keep on drafting these busts in the first round.
If you're a good team like that, you don't need those draft picks. The Seahawks are trying to win for the next 2 years.
They are.
2 3 years, and then when these draft picks are needed, they're gonna have to start drafting again. But it's worth it.
They needed a big boost like that because, mind you, the 49ers are getting better and the Cardinals got really, really good.
Yeah, I agree.
And the Rams, if they really kick it up a night, they could also do some damage. So I feel like it just put them maybe over that hump or to be able to compete to get over that hump.
That division is really good, and Jamal will be good there.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm honestly very glad they didn't send him to the Cowboys because that would have been really bad.
Yeah. Once again, not our rivals. It's like we almost did last year. They almost gave us a similar deal to this, but they wouldn't have given us a starter that we got.
The only thing I could see is that I don't know. There's Clowney's still out there, so that's the only thing that will make sense. They used his money for. That's the only reason. That's the only thing I'll see.
The Jets getting Clowney or
no? The Jets not having to pay Jamal. They can get Clowney now.
I don't think the Jets are gonna do that. I really don't.
That's something that would put it over. But then they win that trade over. They definitely win that trade.
So right now we have the placeholder for Jamal's spot. We have a leader, a smart guy who has played pretty well the past few years. He's kind of on the older side, but he'll be okay. We have a good coach. We have a good defensive coordinator. I think the defense will be okay. But Clowney, he's not healthy, man. I really don't think he's healthy, and that's why he hasn't signed to a team yet.
I don't know what it is. I really don't know what's going on. It's really weird.
Yeah, I think the Ngakwe would be a little better.
Yeah, and he's younger. Yeah. That's another guy who's holding out.
Yeah.
All right, I have a little segment here.
Okay.
Prepared, and I think maybe this is cool because we can all honestly give a real take. And basically, what I did was a dark horse for the main 3 sports.
Okay.
Just going forward. A dark horse team. And I'd like to start with the NBA. And my answer is no one. The NBA is boring. There's 4 possible teams. The playoffs suck. Call me in the conference finals. It's unwatchable. It's boring. These guys are divas. That's my take.
I'll give you a dark horse. for that.
No one.
The Nuggets look good.
No, they don't. They're going to lose either LA team or Houston. 2 LA teams, Houston, Milwaukee, maybe Toronto,
I like how the Nuggets are looking,
Philly.
man.
That's it.
But
you guys have any dark horses?
Joel Embiid's not winning anything.
LJ, you have a dark horse for the NBA? I can't even think of one to make a joke about. The other ones are more fun.
Jamal Crawford is playing for the Nets.
Dude, the Nets. I'm sorry. The Nets scored. Can I just say something? The Nets scored 68 points in an NBA basketball game the other day.
It was horrible.
68.
Lance Thomas had like 15 minutes during that game. It was so bad.
3P, baby. Jacob, what was your question again?
So
Former
bad.
boys for the NBA, a team that might make some noise that shouldn't.
They're gonna make a lot of
The
noise.
New York
without-
Knicks get a good draft lottery pick in the next 30 years. I give it
Yeah.
roughly 30 years.
All right,
You know?
let's move on. I got NFL for NFL and MLB. I have 2 in each conference for both.
All right, go
Let's start
NFL.
MLB.
NFL,
Okay.
go NFL, go NFL.
And this isn't just necessarily winning the World Series, but just a surprise team.
Oh,
Okay, he's going MLB. Yeah, he's going MLB.
I'm going to go MLB first, and you guys can just go off the dome.
Let's
For
do
the
it
AL,
all.
here are my 2
All.
teams. Keep in mind, it could, with an explanation here. So I have the Rays. They're not a dark horse to make the playoffs, but with Justin Verlander out, which we probably should have mentioned earlier, out for the year, I truly believe there is a chance that the Rays pose the biggest threat to the Yankees this year in the American League. I truly think
Can I defer? Can I defer?
you can defer to the Twins, I guess.
No, I will defer right now. I think the biggest
In the AL, though.
I think the biggest in the AL, I think the biggest upset team that can upset the most teams in the AL to the Yankees, I genuinely think that the Angels have a very good shot.
I was gonna say the Angels too.
I really
I don't
do.
think they're pitch. I don't think
And
they're
you know what? I know it's on. And also, I know it's on a really dark horse team, but the A's are absolutely insane. That lineup
Yeah,
is
they should still
ridiculous.
be good, right? They're so good.
If that center fielder plays how he's playing now, they are definitely going to win most of their games.
I want to give a hot take. Oh, can I say it? I don't know you guys.
Yeah, let's go.
I think that the greatest threat, and I'm being very honest with you, as what's been going on with this organization for the last 1 or 2 years, I feel like the greatest threat to the Yankees are the Yankees themselves. I think we have to keep conditioned. We have to keep, there's been a lot of injuries. There's been a lot of hits.
Brett Gardner off of the field.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brett Gardner is the biggest threat to the New York Yankees.
There's
honestly.
been a lot of hidden injuries. Aaron Judge,
All right, so I texted in the group chat that there was a hot take that I want to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Do with the Yankees, and I was reading Twitter, and I've been thinking this, and this guy was trending on Twitter, and his name is Gary Sanchez. And I'm gonna ask you guys if you think Gary Sanchez has any shot at losing his job this season.
Wow.
I said Gary Sanchez sucked 2 years ago, and I got blasted. So,
Do you guys believe that Gary Sanchez will get benched this year for Kyle Higashioka?
I don't
Let
think
me
I'm praying every day, 5 times a day for that to happen.
so.
take you back in time. 2.5 years ago, Joe Girardi lost his job because he was too hard on Gary Sanchez. If Gary Sanchez finds his way to not be the starting catcher on the New York Yankees, it will be one of the most ridiculous things I could even fathom in my brain. They literally, because they needed someone that could keep the young guys, quote unquote, the young guys, and give them confidence in this and that. I'm not saying Aaron Boone isn't a good coach, but what I'm saying is they clearly set up their future to have Gary Sanchez as big a part of this team as anybody that they could have had. And if he finds himself out of the lineup, it will be
guys.
my point is, it's hard to do. It's hard to do. He has to F up so bad to not lose his job.
You guys probably will agree with me. No one on the Yankees has, in a long time, has gotten babied and given the most than Gary Sanchez.
He gets whatever he
agree with
wants. He could have a horrible game, and the next day there's no repercussions. He's done things that if other guys did, they would be sent down. By the way, we have less than a minute till we have to start another Zoom. Sadly.
Already?
Just we
What, are
started.
they cutting off our premium time? What is this?
Gary Sanchez. I just want to say that the way he receives fastballs or any type of ball, either hitting or catching, is absolutely horrible.
Horrible. He's a fat bitch. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie.
To answer the question, I don't think he's going to lose his job. But if he does, unbelievable amount of shame on him.
He needs to get a
Sometimes it
hit.
looks
He needs to get a
weird
hit.
with
He needs to get the
eyeballs.
ball rolling.
He doesn't. He's not seeing the ball. It's obvious. He can't track. He's not tracking the ball at the plate. He clearly was one of the least prepared Yankees.
I want to give. I don't know if you guys saw this. This is off the Sanchez topic, but they were talking about it today. I don't know if you were watching the game, but Stan. Everyone knows he's starting off hot. Whatever, 3 games, but he's starting off very hot. He's no longer wearing the face mask and on his helmet.
Oh, I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And people don't know if that's just a mental thing, if he's just taking it off to go back
he's
to.
He's also 20 pounds lighter, so he looks pretty different.
He's changing a lot. His stance is more like closed. He looks more bent. He doesn't look as stiff anymore.
Well, his swing looks 10 times better.
I'm excited about Stanton, man. I've always loved Stanton. I've always loved the addition, but I'm still excited about him. Amari, don't shake your head. Don't shake your head.
I'm still.
We have 3 MVP candidates on the baseball team.
I'm just still on that, like, right before, as you guys know, especially you 3.
I remember for all our fans, I remember Amari Hernandez screaming at me and Jacob in the mall area in North Bergen about how mad he was that Stan was getting signed by the New York Yankees.
Well, you have to admit though, like this is like the best year he's had out of all the years that we signed him.
No, because he's not. Once again, people forget that he hit 40. He hit 40 home runs and had 100 RBIs his first year with the Yankees.
Yeah, that year we needed him too. We needed him that year.
Okay, I understand that.
When Judge went out, he carried the team.
Yeah, we needed him that year.
I'm going to tell you right now a very hot take. Giancarlo Stanton will get injured again this year, one way or another. He's just an injury-prone person. You know what it is? Those stupid steroids. There's no human being that should look like that. That's ridiculous. Okay?
What do you mean? LeBron hasn't gotten injured.
LeBron doesn't look like Stanton, though. LeBron doesn't look anything like Stanton.
He actually looks bigger.
LeBron's shoulders are the size of my head.
In my life.
Bro, wait. Bro, a human being. What is this?
Stan is just a very, very...
So Judge on steroids too?
Yeah, you can say that about Judge.
Don't disrespect. Don't do
Judge. Don't disrespect Judge.
Yeah,
because Judge hasn't missed 100 games. Like, don't disrespect Judge.
Okay, but the thing is, all right. Okay, let's do the Ric Flair. Okay, let's calm down. Everyone, take it easy. All right. Stanton will get injured again. Okay, but wait. All right, but wait. I need to take from you guys. If Stanton gets injured again, will your opinions change on him? If we should keep him or not?
So
you could say the same. You could say exactly. Judge would have missed the season opener if coronavirus wasn't a thing.
But the difference between Judge and Stanton, age. Okay, number 2. What is Judge and Stanton, 5 years apart?
No. They're like literally the same age.
No, they're not.
Why aren't you talking about this?
Yeah,
this is
that's your only talking.
What's the difference?
Still, you're still gonna have to pay Judge probably more than what you're paying Stanton.
People forget that Stan literally had the most home runs for 2 years in a row and was an MVP winner and act like
that's
he did.
But that's not how you win a game, though. It's not all about the home runs he has.
Jacob's thing is that he doesn't deserve his money, but he does.
He doesn't deserve that money at all whatsoever.
No, my God. He hit like 62 home runs.
Okay, but how many of those 62 home runs, how many games did we win out of that? And how many games did it take us into the playoffs with those 62 home runs? Just because you hit home runs doesn't mean you, were the team.
He's a very good bat in our lineup.
He's a National League MVP.
Yeah, he's a very good bat in our lineup.
I think we signed him for too much. I don't think he deserves that much money.
We didn't even pay all of his contract.
We gave Starlin Castro to the Marlins, right?
I think at least
Castro for Amari. If you can get Castro for Giancarlo Stanton, I think you do it. I don't think it's hurting us. We can't not sign people because we have Stanton. We almost signed Harper and Machado for $300 million each.
Almost doesn't help this goddamn organization, bro. We gotta get rid of him. We gotta get rid of him. We gotta get rid of him. He's gonna get injured again, bro.
You know what we should get rid of? You know what we should get rid of?
Get injured again.
You know what we should get rid of?
Who?
Brett Gardner.
Yes.
Okay, but that's a given though.
You saw the error last game. not this game, but the
You
air he
saw
had.
this? You saw this swing that he had? 3 of them that he missed? I wants to
All right.
bang dugouts, and it's the only reason he's
All right, let's
good.
move on the dark horse topic.
I love how Jacob kept so quiet throughout those last 5. He's like, I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to say a word.
What do you want me to say? Has he been a success so far? No. Might he be a success this year? Yeah.
Okay, wait.
All right, you know what? We're honestly getting way too ahead of ourselves.
Who's no?
Wait. No,
Playoffs. He blew in the playoffs. He blew.
So I meant so
he had 62 home runs.
Jacob,
Oh my
no.
God.
Jacob, so if he would have batted 200 for the whole year and did good in the playoffs, he's a successful Yankee. But because he batted 100, he had 100 RBIs and 40 home runs, it means nothing.
I didn't say it meant nothing, but he
No,
hasn't-
you said he's not a successful Yankee.
No, but not just the playoffs. He missed the whole year. I'm just saying he hasn't provided us.
So did your baby
anything.
boy, Judge. So did your little baby, Judge. You know that, right?
My little baby. What does that mean? He's
Because you give him the benefit. You
300
give him the benefit over Stanton so much. They will do the same thing. And you'll make excuses for Judge, but no excuses for
Jeff, you
Stanton.
saw his face.
like I'm talking about Judge. But you have to
You make excuses for Judge, and you make no excuses for Stanton.
You can't.
do it all
You
the
can't
time.
make the excuses for Judge anymore.
I
Honestly,
didn't
you really
make any-
can't.
What did
I'm
I-
just saying. I'm just saying.
All I
This
said
is why.
was-
This is why.
I'm
What-
just
This is why
saying.
Jacob
All I'm
didn't
saying
say
is
one
he
word.
hasn't provided thus far. I hope he does. I hope he wins MVP this year. I don't hate him. So far, he hasn't provided for the Yankees. He hasn't provided
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt you. What was his contract? Like 150 something million? No, what was his contract?
325 million.
He's getting $25 million a year for like the next 7 or something.
And like
Hey,
I said,
wait.
Amari. Like I said, me and Jim had this conversation, and Jacob stood correct.
LJ, could you
We're
hear
not
me?
saying
Hello?
he
Yeah.
deserves $25 million.
LJ, do you hear me?
Yeah, you kind of lagged out there.
Oh, we got
You
him.
like
We got him.
all I heard was Amari.
No, I was saying that me and Jim had this conversation on the beach. We're not saying he deserves $25 million. When you look at who makes what in the league, Jason Hayward makes $23 million a year. So Stan's obviously better than him. So it's just how the market works. Like Dak Prescott isn't worth $400 million or whatever he wants, but that's what the market is right now. So he's gonna get it.
But
I
look,
don't care about this Jason, that Jason, this Jason. I care about the
Carl
organization
Stanton
and
doesn't
the
deserve to make
players.
less money than Jason Hayward or Andrew
All right,
McCutcheon.
wait. Let me ask you a question, okay? Again. Let me ask you a question, okay? Do you sincerely think that Stanton so far has been worth what his contract was? Like, do you sincerely think he's worth it?
No, but like I said, we didn't give him that contract. The
Yeah, we
Marlins,
didn't.
When
Yeah,
he was
we
with the Marlins and he got that contract, he won the MVP right after and hit 62
Derek
home
Jeter
runs.
knows what he did. He knows what he did.
What did he do? He had 40 home runs and 100 RBIs when Judge went out. Judge got hurt, and Stanton literally carried us that game, that whole series.
there he is. But look, here's the thing. Here's the truth.
Here's the truth.
No, but Amari, I agree with you mostly. But right now, we shouldn't have any negativity towards him because, like it or not, if
I hate him.
healthy, he will help the team, and we need that because we are basically tied for first best team in the league with LA, and we can use the extra bat in the playoffs if he hits in the playoffs. So let's be happy that he's doing well, that he looks better, which he does. Let's hope he strikes out a little less.
I'm sorry. I know I don't want to bring up stats because I know you guys don't, whatever. But I just want you guys to hear that he had 102 runs, 174 hits, and 100 RBIs and 40 home runs that first year he was there. That is a phenomenal season. So I don't want to hear he was a successful Yankee. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
He hasn't brought any success to the team.
That's not – what are you talking about?
That's what I see where Jacob's coming from because LJ. What we mean is
We're not saying he's not better or better than anyone.
No.
He's on the $300 million contract. He's the one.
Jacob. What I mean, LJ, what we're trying to say is, okay, Stanton can hit 300 home runs in 3 years, but we want to reach the chip. We want our chips.
So it
not his
won't be
fault
on
we made the
him.
playoffs. It's not
so
his
when
fault we made the playoffs.
yeah.
You know whose fault it
No,
was?
but
Our pitching staff. It was our
but
pitching staff that year.
But like what
Then it won't
Jacob
be on
said,
him.
when it comes down to the line to playoffs, we need him there. That's why we want the chips with no dip, bro.
No,
Well, I don't want to hear it when he does good this year, and you guys are gonna act like you were the Giancarlo Stanton fans the whole time.
but
He's
no,
gonna get hurt.
no. But you
I
can't.
don't wanna hear
I never said. But what I
No. You know you did it more. I've heard you say it. You used to say it all the time in DePiero's room. You said it all the time.
100%. I agree with you.
listen to me. But you can't tell me I can't root for him.
No, you can't.
I can't.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I can't.
You wish that we got rid of him. You said you were willing to trade him. You were willing to trade him.
Ridiculous. You can't just
You were willing to trade him.
I would love it. I would love it. if
That's
he
it.
wasn't here to
LJ
here.
has banned you from supporting.
I don't wanna
Stan
hear
for the
it.
rest of his
Just like
career.
I
Don't
don't root for
ever-
Brett Gardner no matter what, because I'm already on that wave. That's how you have to be now. Stick by your opinion.
Okay, fine. Big home runs. I'll just be like this. Yay, Stan.
I don't hear
I
it.
get what LJ's saying though, because if I don't want LeBron James to ever win an NBA championship game, I can't be his fan. I
Say
can't.
stuff like that. All I said was that he wasn't needing play well in the playoffs. It's the truth.
So did a lot of other
Jacob.
people. So why aren't you talking about them?
Wait,
They're not
final
on
text
$100 million contract.
It's not your money. It's not your money. Why do you care? That's my point. Why do you care how much money he makes? Why
He
do
does have
you
a
care?
point. He
Why
does
do
have a
you
point.
care?
He does have a point.
What do you
It's not
mean?
like
Why
there's
do we
a- it's
care?
not like there's a
He's on our
salary cap.
team that we like.
There's no
That's just-
salary cap. It doesn't matter. Why do you care how much money
He does
makes?
have
It's
a
not your
point, to
money.
be fair.
Because he is the one that should be doing the best. Because he is the highest paid player on the team.
Yeah, LJ, that's not.
But
You got
Judge probably would be the highest paid player if he was as good as Stan was to start his career.
What?
No, you can't say that though. It's like saying that's not a valid question though.
Amari,
Obviously,
if the Lakers signed someone that wasn't good enough and it affected them signing other people, I would be mad. Stan's money doesn't affect us at all. It doesn't affect who we
we
sign.
could have gotten another
money.
pitcher with that money. 100%.
But we did. You know who we have? We have Garrett Cole for 10 years. So obviously
Okay,
it doesn't matter.
We got.
It's not. No, I don't want to trade him. That's not what it's about. I just want him to play well in the playoffs. That's all I want. And I'll be happy.
Nice shorts, Amari.
All I want is for him not to strike out every time in the playoffs. All right? Where's Amari?
Why does it look like it's sunny out from Amari's room?
Yo, Mike Stanton is going to hit 65 home runs.
I forgot his name was Mike. I forgot that. Yeah, it used to be Mike.
He did Giancarlo when he went to rehab.
I forgot. Did you get White Castle?
Nah, my mom made me a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh.
What are we talking about now?
All right. Why don't we actually go back? That way we could share. So we shared some AO stuff. How about NL dark horses? Who do you guys?
I know who mine is, and I think they will make.
I have one. I only have one actually.
I have
Yeah.
one, and I think they're make the second round. They're gonna make the second round of the playoffs.
That
Who?
What am I saying? Cincy.
Really?
Cincy Reds. The Cincinnati Reds. Trevor Bauer had 14 strikeouts today. 14 strikeouts.
they're a great dark horse, great one. Mine, I have them, and I have another. They're my dark horse to just kind of make the playoffs. Sort of.
Yeah, I don't think they're
My
gonna
dark
win.
horse, in my opinion, the biggest threat to the Dodgers.
San Francisco Giants.
No, absolutely not. The biggest threat to the Dodgers,
New York Mets.
in my opinion, are actually the team that is currently murdering the New York Mets, and that's the Atlanta Braves.
Oh,
I
have
wanted
one.
to say the
I have
Braves.
another one.
Who?
I have another one. The team that I think they won today. I'm pretty sure they did. If not, I know they smoked the team they played the first two games. I think the San Diego Padres are make the playoffs this year.
You just love Manny Machado.
I love Manny Machado and I love
Yeah.
that team. And I love James Paddock. I think he's a great pitcher. And they have one of the best relievers in the league.
I wanted to say the Mets. I really did. But I like the Braves, Jacob. We talked about it a little earlier. I'll probably take the Braves as my dark horse winner.
But they're like dark horse, like to make the World Series.
But they're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
They're like really
Yeah.
good. Yo,
I mean,
you
they
know,
lost Donaldson, and then they added Marcelo Ozuna.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
You guys know who is first place in the NL East?
The Marlins, right?
Sole position of first place. The Miami Marlins are 2-1.
Well, the Braves will tie him today, but
Yeah.
Well, I want to give my hot take.
Well, I just to go quickly, the Marlins. I know it's 3 games, but they scored like 15. They signed. I didn't know they signed some people. They did. I had no idea. I didn't know they signed. I didn't know they had Jesus Aguilar. I did not know they had him.
anything of mine?
I think a very, even though it's good, a dark horse, and I've been watching their games recently. I feel like it's going to be the biggest threat to the Dodgers as well. A minor threat, but it's going to lead them a while to take over. Is the Chicago Cubs. People are forgetting about that.
Yeah,
team.
they
Well,
had a back
you
year last
also
year.
got to
They
think
could easily win the division again.
another thing that is a good
After
point to
2
bring
years.
up. The playoffs. It's 16 teams now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's like it's 3 wild card games, right? The higher seed, it's all home games. Then
Yeah.
it's a 5 division series, a 5-game division series, and then 7-game conference and World Series. So
I think it's absolutely awful. I think it's terrible.
really,
I think
I agree with them 100%.
The losers of
think
this whole thing are the Yankees are now going to have, no matter what the score, no
Yeah.
matter what they have to play a first round 3-game series, and obviously they should win the series.
Yeah.
But still, it's
once again, your starter messes up a little bit. Whatever, gets hurt even, God forbid. You go down 1-0 as the better team. Now you have to win 2 in a row. We shouldn't have to think about being in a situation where we might have to win 2 straight games. We should be guaranteed, along with teams like LA, teams like the Twins, teams like Houston, should be guaranteed a 7-game series. I think it's terrible. I think teams that don't deserve to be in will be in. I think there might even be under 500 playoff teams or 500 playoff teams, which is
the
despicable
Mets.
in the game of baseball. That's what makes baseball, in my opinion, really, really a better league than a lot of the leagues. Is you don't see shitty teams in the playoffs.
So this is my point. This is my take. I had the same. We never really talked about this because we never got to do it. But this is Jacob's point is my exact same take on why I don't like the idea of more playoff teams in the college football playoff, because I don't feel like teams that have 3 losses deserve to even be able to pull off an upset, because they don't deserve to be there. So just because you win,
it's not even the fact that they could, is that they won't. Like these powerhouse teams, like
but that's not even my
Baylor
point.
or
Obviously,
like
obviously
Oklahoma
they
or
lose, but they don't deserve to pull off the upset. They don't deserve to be there. You
I get
deserve
what
to
you're
have
saying.
a
You know
500
why they
record.
don't deserve it? The main reason they don't deserve it is because it makes the regular season pointless. Because if all these teams get to be worse than teams and then get the same shot at the championship, it's not fair. If
The
you
one
win
I do like is the NFL, because
Yeah, I don't mind
still have
that.
these winning teams that are missing out.
and
or-
every
The
year,
NFL one is good because there's always 1 or 2 teams that you feel like deserve it. But baseball is doubling it.
Yeah.
That would be like,
I-
we're not gonna have 10 teams.
I just wanna say that I know that right now the NBA is looking very iffy. I've said it since for the last month and a half when the updates were coming up for the league season with my father as well. I just feel like that MLB right now is the worst association. They shouldn't even be having a season right now, because all the rules and regulations are so atrocious that it's like that's what I mean. And part of like the playoff scenarios, the rules, like it's just I don't know why they're having a season.
don't even get me started on this stupid second runner in the extra innings.
I can't talk about it.
My dad brought that up to me today.
Wait.
I
What
was
second runner in the extra innings? What?
When you start extra innings, there's a guy in second.
What?
No outs.
Yeah,
What?
they just
Start the inning with a guy in
confirmed it.
second.
Why did I never
That's
hear
not
about
baseball. That's not baseball.
this? Why did I
It's a
never
pace
hear
of
about
play.
this?
They want to speed up the extra
They want to
inning
speed
game.
up the
That's
game. They
so
want to have pace
dumb.
of play.
That's so dumb.
But the other
That's
day-
so dumb.
And that's
We're
why I'm
following-
saying I don't know why they're having a season.
The other
I don't get it.
game, runner on second, no outs. The batter comes up. He hits a loopy
Ground ball.
fly ball. Nothing.
Ground ball.
Or a ground ball. Guy gets to third. So he should have one out, no one on. But instead, now he has a man on third with one out. A lousy fly ball. Scores the runner. Should be two outs.
That's so
and
dumb.
They lose the
There
game.
should literally be two outs with no one on. There literally should be two outs with nobody on. But there's there's two.
They lost.
It's ridiculous. I don't know why the league is like. It's sad. It's sad because as like a diehard Yankees and sports fan, it's sad that obviously all these associations are businesses, but it's sad to see that they want to do this more for the money than for the actual like safety or for the smartness of how they're playing.
That's why they're more playoff teams. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah,
it's just dumb. That second the runner on second rule that they just made that I think was either today or yesterday actually. That's ridiculous. I have no words to that. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't get it
at all.
That's why I say why even have an MLB season? It's not going well at all.
It's really not. It's like not like the fact that the Orioles might make the playoffs this year is really stupid.
I'm just happy there's gonna be sports. You know what I'm saying? It was something that I was missing.
Season, but they did the MLB out of all the sports did a very poor job of restarting the season. A really
100%.
bad.
A terrible, atrocious job.
Everything.
It is hard. It is hard to get a bubble though, and for like the NFL too. Like it's hard.
LeBron James. This is the first time ever that he misses his mom. This is excruciating pain for him at the bubble. This is like never before seen for LeBron James. What?
It's like I don't know, but the NBA is so painful to watch. It's painful.
Just like, what the hell?
It's painful to watch the Nets. Caris LeVert gets the ball every play.
Repeat.
I feel bad.
Yeah, that's the point.
Still got 3 more years.
Wait, not including this one? No. Wait, whoa.
Still got 3 more years. Yeah, this is the first of 4 years.
First of 4?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait. How many years are we reaching now? 5? I'm like, wait.
Hey, man,
All
maybe.
right.
You can never know.
Last dark horse topic, and then you guys could bring one or two more maybe topics. Right?
2-hour show today.
This is going to be the biggest argument. Here we go. What is this? NFL, right?
NFL. 2
Shuffle.
teams from each.
I'm clicking this big red.
We're gonna
That says
have the
lead.
same
Other
teams.
than
We're gonna have the
Judge.
same teams, Jacob.
Well, all right. Well, I did it kind of similar to how I did like the MLB. Like one dark horse is like someone who I think can actually maybe win, and the other one's just who shouldn't make the playoffs, but who I think is going to make the playoffs.
All right, let's talk about the best league in all the sports.
No doubt. This one's I wrote this as a dark horse. Are they even with Jamal Adams now? Seattle Seahawks.
Oh,
They're
what?
not a dark horse at all.
They're contenders.
It's
Here's
a
my
crazy
other
one.
one. And here's my other one and my crazier one by far. The Atlanta Falcons.
Next.
They're
That
going
was
to
a
be
bad
fourth.
take.
They're going to be last in their division.
Yeah,
They will be last
the
in their division and will
Panthers
not
will be
playoffs.
last. The Panthers will be last in the
No, they
division,
won't.
but that's a bad
No,
take.
they won't. The Falcons are going to win 6 games and they're going to go 6-10. That's what's going to
I don't think that warrants them last in their division.
I think they'll be the 7th seed.
No, they won't.
I think the other 2 teams will be better.
No, they're going. They're going to go one. They're going to go. They're going to win 1 game in the division against the Panthers. That's what they're going to
I
win
don't
1
see
game.
why they can't split with one of the 2 other
They're not
teams.
splitting with the Saints or the Bucks. They're
Yeah,
not.
honestly, I don't think so.
They're not. They didn't get better. They got Todd Gurley. That's all they did was get Todd Gurley.
They got Todd Gurley.
And who else?
They got AJ Terrell.
They revamped
Oh,
their
wow.
defense a bit when you look at the signings. I think
draft.
They're the worst team in that division.
quarterback. I don't see why they don't get the 7th seed.
I think I have the.
They're not getting the 7th seed. There is a lot.
I'm gonna start with AFC. I have the Broncos as my dark horse to get into the
I
playoffs.
have them right here. I feel
I
like
like that
if Locke can be at least decent,
He was decent. He was pretty good actually last year.
I don't see why not.
I have the Broncos. Who do I see maybe beating the Chiefs? Like I want to say that the Jets could slip into the 7th. The 7th
I'm
playoff
sorry,
spot.
Jacob. I know.
But-
I just want to touch on it real quick. I'm like, for the Falcons to be the 7th seed, they have to be better
Yeah.
than the
A lot of
Seahawks
teams.
the Niners, the Rams, the Cardinals, the Bucks, the Saints, the Vikings, the Packers, and the Cowboys and the Eagles.
You could have
They
just
were better
stopped
than
halfway
4
through the
teams
list.
you just named.
Huh?
I thought they were better than at least 3 or 4 teams
Who?
you just named.
Maybe the Eagles. Maybe the Eagles.
Better
Maybe
than
the Eagles.
Maybe.
They're
Maybe
better
the
than the
Eagles.
Cardinals. The Cardinals.
I don't even know
I
that.
don't think
I
so.
really don't know
I
that.
think the Falcons are better than the Cardinals.
I think they're
Everyone
I
about
talks
really
about
don't know that. I really
I
don't know
really
that.
don't think so. And you know why? Because the Falcons are in the hardest division in all of football. By far.
You can't make the
I
playoffs
think
with no
they
division
split with
wins
one of
or
those
one
good
division win.
They beat the
With teams, they
Panthers.
won't. They won't. They literally won't.
They always play a game with the Saints. Always. They always play a close game. They always score 50 points each.
Todd Gurley's not gonna put them over the edge. They're not good. They've been 6-10 for the past 5
They
years.
are good. They have a great offense. They have a great offense. I'll give them that. But I don't know if their defense
They've
is.
been horrible.
I don't know if their defense is ready for Tom Brady and the
I think
Bucs.
they're a good team, and I also think they're better than who did you say before Cardinals?
They're not better than the Rams. They're not better than the Rams.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Rams
they're
don't
probably
have a
not better than the
quarterback.
They're not better than the
Start
Rams.
off.
What?
They don't have a good quarterback.
He's decent.
What are you talking
He's
about?
decent. At least
Not a
he's
good-
decent.
I
So
agree
he's
with
not a
Jacob.
quarterback.
I've said it several times on the show. I
He's
agree
not
with Jacob.
good. He's
Okay, so
really
Carson
not
Wentz
good.
is a good
Anytime
quarterback.
they play someone good, yeah, God. Yeah.
Same thing can be said about Carson Wentz.
And then, I know you're going to say, what about 2 years ago, the Monday night game with Kansas City? Their defense at that point was not good. Not good, that Chiefs defense 2 years ago. They were completely carried by the offense, and he scored 40 points. Great, but he doesn't do that all the time, and they were not very good last year. And
Okay,
now Gurley's off now to the Falcons.
I think the NFC is not. I don't think there's any. Like you said about the NBA. I don't think there's any surprise teams. I think it'll be the same 7 teams in the playoffs again. I don't think the NFC is stacked. It is ridiculous. The NFC is the hardest conference by far. With you got teams that like who was it? The Seahawks last year that went like 11-5 and played a wild card game.
I don't think the Steelers make the playoffs.
What?
That's not
Why
even
is
a
that?
hot take.
Why is that a hot take? Why is it a hot take?
Hot take.
Okay, so I'll give you for the AFC because I think there's a lot. I think the AFC is open. I think we might be all on the same page with the Ravens. I don't think the Ravens will be 14-2 again this year. I don't think they will. But
No, they definitely will.
Yeah, they got major.
They'll be like
defensive
11-5.
pickups.
They'll be like 11.
no, they're gonna be good. But I don't think they're gonna
Yeah.
go 14-2 again. But I think the AFC, and this isn't just to chill like in the playoffs. This is to make the Super Bowl. I have the Bills. I think the Bills have a very good chance at making the Super Bowl and making noise.
I don't think they're gonna get past.
Now with Josh Allen as their quarterback, I'll tell you that much.
Why?
Now with Josh Allen,
What's wrong with Josh Allen?
he's just not that good of a quarterback, man.
He
He's
is,
just
though.
not.
I think he's a fantastic quarterback.
He's a great quarterback. He's a
You'll
great
see.
quarterback.
You'll see this year. You'll see this year.
He was literally one.
Oh my God,
Josh Allen
bro!
was literally one spin move away from Deshaun Watson from making the play.
Oh, and Deshaun Watson is a top 5 quarterback. I don't want to hear anything you guys are saying.
Oh my God! I want to leave the meeting. I want to leave. I want to leave the meeting.
He might not be better than Matt Ryan.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Wait, what happened? I couldn't hear.
How are you
They
going to
just said
say
Deshaun
that?
Watson's a top 5 quarterback in the league.
He said who?
Deshaun Watson's top 5.
But we had this argument on Instagram like
But
2 weeks.
it's really obvious that he's not.
It's not. It's not, though. It's not obvious that he's
Do I
not.
have to give you names again? All right, let's go
No,
down the
you
list.
don't. You don't. You don't. You
No,
don't.
we do. We
No,
do.
I don't want this to be a 3-hour episode.
No.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
gonna go
okay,
now.
wait,
It'll be
wait,
5
wait.
seconds long. It'll be 5 seconds long.
Yeah,
Ready?
it's very easy. Patrick Mahomes, very easy.
Yes. Yeah.
Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Drew Brees.
Let's go directly down the line. Who's number 3 again?
No, we're not doing directly. We're doing guys that are notably better than him.
No.
Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, and
Tom
I have
Brady.
plenty of names to choose. I have plenty of names to
Lamar
choose.
Jackson.
I could go
Lamar
Huh?
Jackson is number 3. That's what I was missing.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
There you go. Brady,
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan.
Oh no, man, no, I
Matt
can't.
Stafford?
No!
Is Deshaun
How
Watson,
are you gonna say that?
Deshaun Watson even better than Josh Allen?
Oh my god!
To me, they're on the same boat.
Jeff, did Josh Allen did he have DeAndre Hopkins? Yes or no?
Nobody had a good team. Great coaching.
He had zero offensive weapons. He had John Brown was his best receiver.
John Brown isn't a bad receiver at all.
He's not DeAndre Hopkins.
Yes.
And they had Kenny Stills is like the 3 and Will Fuller, dude.
All right, can I
you know
give
what
my
they did? You know what they did? They lost. They got murdered. They got
By that
murdered.
standard,
And you know,
by
great
that
tackle away. That wasn't a
standard-
broken tackle.
by that standard that they have weapons, you could say the same thing about Patrick Mahomes. Then
No.
say
you
the same
can't.
thing.
They're not the same at all.
I'm not saying they are. I'm not saying
No,
they
but it's
are.
not the same.
weapon-wise.
I don't want to hear weapon-wise. They wouldn't be if you took
He might not be
Deshaun
better
Watson,
than Kirk, bro.
Deshaun Watson and put him on the Chiefs, they wouldn't be as good. If you put Patrick
All right,
Mahomes and put him
whatever.
on the
Forget I
Chiefs,
forget I
they'd
ever
win the
said
game.
that.
Okay.
Forget
all
I
right,
ever said that.
I
Forget
want to
ever
give.
said that.
I almost just got a migraine over what Jeff's take was. I want
Shut up.
to, already starting off with the migraines, bro. Come on, not this early. Come on, man. Come on, a little bit deeper into the season.
All
All
right.
right?
Deshaun Watson
All right.
and Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay, I want to give my dark
It's so
horses.
boring.
I'm not gonna get mad. I want to give my dark horses over the AFC, which you guys might be very shocked about.
Okay,
It's very all right. Just
The
because of
he's gonna say the Browns.
Dark horse.
two teams.
The Browns will make the playoffs. The Browns will make the playoffs.
They'll be third in our division, but okay.
Wait,
Biggest-
what? Behind who? Behind you?
100%.
Oh,
Bro, what? What's wrong with the Steelers? Like, what's wrong with them? We don't. Wait, time out. Before we start arguing. All right,
I don't
everyone
think-
calm down.
I don't know if I'm already.
It is horrendously. I'm gonna vomit. It's coming up. It is bad. Okay, that you actually think. Look, I know Jeff likes making jokes about this, but I'm just stating it out there. I'm not even trying to say that. Oh my God, we're heading towards the playoffs. We picked up Eric Ebron. He's not a bad tight end.
Sorry, he's not taking you to the playoffs. He's not taking you to the playoffs. You're the same team with him without him.
You drafted a
Please.
tight end in Chase Claypool. Juju is still your number one. I don't see any promise in your offense. And you hate James Conner. I see no promise whatsoever. Your defense is your team,
Bro,
and I don't know if they could
Amari,
withstand.
you had a chance
the
to sign the
firepower.
running
But
back.
tell me, all honesty though, tell me with 3 other terrible quarterbacks, how did we possibly go 8-8 if we're that bad?
Your
The Browns are
defense.
better than you.
What?
The Browns,
Better offense than you guys
team-wise,
by-
name-wise,
6 and 10 doesn't seem a lot better to me. It doesn't seem. What was your excuse then for that? What was your excuse?
I'm not gonna say the Jets are better than the Browns because they're
But
not.
wait, if they're a better team than the Steelers, what was their excuse last year?
Baker Mayfield.
Poor coaching and Baker
Okay,
Mayfield.
this year, who do they have? Baker Mayfield?
He can get better. You guys think he's just worse?
Yeah.
Horrible now.
Could get better.
So wait, from the last 3 years, you wouldn't expect him to get better in the last 3 years?
He did go 7-8, didn't he? 7-8-1 that one year.
as a rookie.
Yeah.
He won 7-8-1. So how'd he go then to 6-10?
I think it's
too
poor
much.
coaching.
There's too
What do you
much
mean
going
2 months? You just said they're a better team than the Steelers. We
No,
had
because
3
Greg Williams
quarterback
was the coach.
changes. We
Greg
had
Williams was
3
the coach one
quarterback
year,
changes.
and then Freddie Kitchens was the coach the next year.
They have a good coach this year. They have a very
Now
good
they
coach.
do. Now they do. Who's this,
First of
Stefanski?
all, I want to point out a few things, a few notable facts. Okay, Mike Tomlin with 3 quarterback changes should have gotten Coach of the Year last year, without a doubt.
Debatable.
Okay, we should have not gone 8-8 with 3 QBs. Okay, that it's just like that shouldn't have happened.
Jeff-
We should have gone
Jeff
6-10
agrees with me.
like the Browns did.
Jeff agrees with me.
Bro.
That Amari. The Steelers had a chance to sign the running back of the future with Jalen Hurts, but they didn't. So now your team is going to suffer.
Doesn't matter. I'm not concerned. The Steelers, the Browns, yet again, will end up 6-10. Probably, I don't even know. I don't know what they're gonna end up because
They're gonna
again,
beat
like you
twice.
said, Baker Mayfield.
They're gonna beat.
As long as they get Baker Mayfield, they won't surpass 8 wins in their entire
they're
lifetime
gonna
as a
beat
Browns
you
organization.
twice.
Bro, the Steelers will end up second in the division and head to the playoffs.
Wait, you're gonna lose 35-7 to the Giants in Week 1. I just hope you know that.
Bro, okay. I'm gonna give my.
Wait, what you say, LJ? What you say, LJ?
The Giants will beat the Steelers 35-7. Mark my words.
Wow.
Week 1.
Wow.
Okay.
Hot take.
I'm not gonna do this back and forth with the Browns and the Steelers.
And your one touchdown will be Ben Roethlisberger for a 98-yard rushing touchdown.
Okay.
Okay.
The Browns can do what they gotta do. All right. Look, I'm gonna give my 2 dark horses. Okay, just because this division specifically is very atrocious, except for I guess obviously one team. I feel like they're so bad.
I agree.
Get playoffs this year. I see. No one mentioned the Patriots. They're gonna.
I have winning the
American.
Oh my God! Don't be a fan, Jeff. Don't be a fan. Don't be a fan.
And then another team that we'll go back to the Patriots right now.
They're literally better.
Another team that no one has mentioned yet. I don't know, but I see them slipping into the playoffs too. The Colts. I see the Colts going to the playoffs.
I don't agree. I don't think Philip.
I see with Philip Rivers.
I don't think
he's
he has
still a good quarterback.
The Chargers
still a good quarterback.
The Chargers were better than the Colts.
Yeah.
I see the Colts. I see the Colts.
The Chargers are literally better than the Colts, and they're not. They didn't make the playoffs.
I don't agree with that.
I don't think the Colts are that good.
They're not. They're not.
I think with Philip Rivers, they got a game or two better.
Actually, wait, because that AFC South sucks now. That AFC South might be as bad as
yes, I think they might get second in the division. I think they might slip past the Titans.
As bad as what?
The NFC, the Cowboys are good now. I can't even make that joke.
I see the Colts slipping past the Titans. I think that's my hottest take of today.
LJ, did you just say your division doesn't suck?
It doesn't.
They don't suck that bad because the Cowboys are. They're my favorites to win the Super Bowl this year.
The Cowboys and the Eagles fight for the playoff spot every year. Like
they fight for being 8-8 in the playoffs.
But not anymore.
For the 1 year they went 8-8. It was literally just last year.
No, it was like 4 straight years.
No, it wasn't.
9-7.
No, it wasn't.
9-7.
Yeah, it wasn't. The Cowboys went 10-6 2 years ago.
Divisions, you got to win 12 games, 13 games.
Yeah.
Seattle was a wild card, like you said.
You see, that's what you get, bro. You see, instead of worrying about the Steelers' implications, worry about the Giants, all right?
I'm not saying the Giants are good. You are.
No, wait. But you just said the Browns are better than us. I don't understand.
You are.
Oh, my God.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
The Steelers have a bottom 10 quarterback in the league. He's a bottom 10 quarterback. He's a bottom 10 quarterback.
What do the Browns have? A bottom 5 quarterback?
No.
He's not worse than Ben Roethlisberger. What are you talking about?
He's bad. He's bad.
Oh my God. Dude, Ben Roethlisberger is top 15 QBs right now in the league.
So he's half good as everybody else.
He's 15 to 18 range. I'll give him that.
No, I'd say 15 to 11.
No,
that's what I would say.
I'm taking
he's 11.
Oh, Lord almighty.
Definitely not 11. I'll tell you that one. Definitely not 11.
He's 11 now.
Definitely not 11.
He's 11 now. Daniel Jones is better than him right now. And so is Sam Darnold.
That might be a little crazy to say, dude. For both. I don't know.
To be honest, I don't know.
Sam Darnold and Jones are better than Baker Mayfield, and they're both better than Ben
Roethlisberger. I could maybe stand by that one.
Baker Mayfield is not better than Ben Roethlisberger.
Who said that he is? I think terrible takes yet again by LJ starting off the new season fresh. Okay. I don't know.
All right, you think the Steelers will make the playoffs. That's the worst take of the show.
Okay. The Steelers are going to end up second in the division. Ben is back.
The Bengals might be better than you.
That's not funny.
Their quarterback's better.
That's not funny.
Their quarterback is better.
End the show, dude. I don't know where we're going with this. Like, I'm being honest with you. I don't know where we're going with this. It's just, I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know. At least it's all at least it's going on YouTube. We can't say that we were like.
Yeah, Mike, do you actually think he's the 11th best quarterback in the league?
I can name 15 right now, and he's probably like 13, 12.
Can we end the show with that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Amari. Name your list, and we'll end.
Let's go.
I'll do it real quick. Yeah, I'll name my list.
Starting
All right,
quarterbacks in the NFL. Go, Amari.
Watch him not have Pat one.
Okay. Number 1. Sadly, I had to put Patrick Mahomes. So I hate him. Number 2.
Why do you hate him? How could you hate
He's a
Patrick
winner. He's a winner.
I know he is.
Number 2, Lamar Jackson. Number
No.
3. No. I mean, I'm not doing it in order.
Oh, go.
You're
Oh,
not
my
too
bad, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, he's a running back. Number 3, Russell Wilson. Number 4, Drew Brees. Number 5, I'd put
Rodgers.
Rodgers, Brady.
Rodgers, Brady.
That's 7.
6. That's
That's 6.
6.
6.
7, I'd put
Kirk Cousins.
Please.
Cool.
okay, Kirk Cousins, okay.
Teddy
Oh.
Bridgewater.
Who?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Ryan Tannehill.
Ryan Tannehill.
What are we doing here? What is
We're
this?
naming the quarterbacks that are better than Ben Roethlisberger. Cam Newton.
Ryan Tannehill's not.
God.
Ryan
no.
Tannehill took his team to
Guys,
the AFC
I
Championship.
can't have. I am with Amari. The last 2 were too far.
Ryan Tannehill's not too
Ryan
far.
Tannehill's
Ryan
better
Tannehill's not
than-
too far.
Ryan
Ryan Tannehill's not
Tannehill's
too far.
better
He's not, bro.
Not too
Yes,
No,
he
he's
is.
not.
Yes, he is.
Too far.
Yes,
Oh
he
my God.
I don't. This is where he's being a fan. This is where he's being a fan.
Is. Josh
He's
Allen.
a fan of what?
Josh Allen. Deshaun Watson. Forgot Deshaun Watson.
Oh, word. Sorry. That's 10?
Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable, bro. How we even put, like, I don't get it. Like,
Don't
2
get it.
years ago,
Dak
2 years
Prescott.
ago.
Dak Prescott.
Hack.
Carson
Okay,
Wentz.
bro, end the show, bro. This is ridiculous.
Dak Prescott's not better than Ben
No,
Roethlisberger.
no, he's not.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he probably is.
No, he is. He's not probably. He is better than him. Where even is Ben Roethlisberger? Where is he right now?
Bro, he was at the Dogs for Pittsburgh campaign yesterday. He always donates money to the dogs and stuff like that. He looks great. He looks fantastic.
I'm sure he
okay.
does.
So
I'm
you
sure
made
he
2
does.
takes now. You said that the Browns are going to beat us. That we're going to end up 3rd, apparently.
All right, we just named like 15 quarterbacks that were better than him.
No, like 5 of them were 3 of them were debatable. 2 of them were just out of this world. I don't even know where you came up with them.
So Dak Prescott's not better than him.
Yeah, you're
100% he's not.
You're
Oh
bugging.
my
100%.
god. Oh my god.
You're bugging.
We didn't even say Tom Brady.
Matt Ryan is better.
I'm letting you
We didn't
know.
even say Tom Brady or Matt Ryan.
I'm letting you know right now. Dak Prescott, with the team he has around him, will never succeed or get to the playoffs.
Jared Goff is better.
No,
Wait, what did he say? What did he say?
I said Jared Goff is better.
Well,
Hey, you guys-
no, my point is, why are you saying no? What has Roethlisberger shown you in the last 3 years that means he's better than him?
You could
2
make it
years
hard.
ago, he was number 1 in the league for passing yards.
Jared Goff went to the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Not because
What
of him.
happened?
That's
What
for
happened?
sure.
He's
what
the
happened?
quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo's a better quarterback than
I
Ben
agree.
Roethlisberger.
I agree.
That's a question. That's debatable. Yeah,
No,
I
it's
Yeah, like-
not. No,
But
it's
he's
not.
like better. But like Jimmy's better than like a lot of the people you said. though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're naming guys.
Ben
I'm
and
just
Jimmy are
going
both
division
better
by
than
division.
Brown.
What is this show about? Why are we just downplaying Ben Roethlisberger?
Because you think
At the end of his-
you need to
okay.
get over the fact that he's not good anymore. You need to get over it.
How 2 years ago he literally was the number
Yeah,
1 passing.
Yeah, 3
How
years
is
ago
that
the
not
Giants
good,
were in the
LJ?
Giants went 11-5 with Eli Manning, and now he's retired.
But how is that not good? Answer that.
No, we're talking about right now. I don't care about 2 years ago. I talk about now.
You just mentioned that in the last 2 or 3 years, what has he proven to me that he's good? You just said
Last
that.
year he got hurt, and the year
Okay,
before
the year
that, that
before
was not
that-
the year before that. They didn't even make the playoffs.
But you just said what doesn't show me
Multiple
that he's
times
good.
you said don't talk to me about stats. You're talking about what they do. We just had a conversation with Stanton, right?
So then don't ask the question if he hasn't proven to me that he's good. 5,000 plus yards is good to me. I think that's fantastic.
With Antonio Brown and Judas
At 30 At 38
well,
years
your
old, I
offense
think that's
is not good.
fantastic.
Your offense is
And-
not
and
that
by-
Can't say, you guys
and-
can't say about Ben Roethlisberger, oh, but he had Antonio Brown, and then go and praise other guys that have had other top receivers too. Like,
Who?
What do you like, Jeff? For example, ranking Deshaun Watson that high and completely disregarding the fact that he has DeAndre Hopkins. Now you're going to say that Ben Roethlisberger
know the difference
was
is?
good because
No, the
Antonio
difference is
Brown.
What's the
Deshaun
difference?
Watson is like 25 years old. He's not 40.
And he had
So
5,000
you
passing
just
yards, which
said
is
when
good to
Ben was
me.
in his prime, but he had Antonio Brown.
No,
That's
the
not how
prime.
that works.
2 years ago. We're
Bro,
talking about 2 years ago. We're not talking about his prime.
Well, he was phenomenal 2 years ago, clearly.
I wouldn't really think
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell.
9 and 7, 8 and 8.
5,000 plus yards at 37 years old isn't good
You
for
guys
you?
are such hypocrites, man. You're such
I'm
hypocrites.
not.
Not really.
You
Not
guys
really.
are huge hypocrites because
No, not
all
really.
you
We're
talk
putting-
about is
And wait,
you
wait,
great
LJ,
guys.
LJ, quick question. Who was the Giants' main receiver in 2018, if I could ask you?
No, my point is you just helped my point right now. You literally just helped my
No,
point.
because you just said Antonio Brown, but like Jacob said, the other quarterbacks.
No,
they
but
can't
my
have-
point was that Eli. My point that Eli wasn't that good that year just because he had good numbers. It was because of the players around him and he was old. Now look, he's
But
retired.
if you oh well, I didn't hear that part. I thought you just meant like player wise who they
No.
had. That's what. But my thing is at 37 years old. And by the way, if you want to bring up stats, you yourself, Eli had a horrific last 3 or 4 years of his career. He should have retired
Yeah,
probably
sucked.
2014 when they went 0-6 to start the season.
Ever since that 2016 season that they went to the playoffs, Eli fucking sucks.
Yeah, I know.
I'm cursing. But
But you're
Okay.
literally comparing him to a guy who's 38 years old who's still good though.
I don't think he's that good anymore. I really don't.
I don't get it. At the end of his career, Ben Roethlisberger is going to end up top 15 quarterbacks of all time.
I
He's
could
gonna
agree
end up
with that.
top
I
3.
could agree with that, but I don't think Ben Roethlisberger is that same quarterback that could elevate his team how he used to at
I
least.
don't think he's gonna
His
make
team
it
isn't that good.
big
I don't think
change.
he's that same quarterback that could play at that same level. You know what I'm saying?
But then that's pretty like you're contradicting yourself because
No, I'm
Tom
not.
Brady's 42 years old, but you put him at top 10.
You know why? Because he's Tom Brady. Ben Roethlisberger's not Tom Brady.
Tom Brady
But
won the Super Bowl a year ago, 2 years ago.
okay, but he had a much better team
A
than
year
what he had
ago.
last
He
year.
won a Super Bowl a year ago.
Okay, but
And
he
he
had
has
a
a
much
better
better.
offense now. He's gonna have a phenomenal season based off of the fact that he has 2 of the top 10 receivers on his team in the NFL right now.
And probably a top 3 tight end. If he
But
plays.
you brought up age though. So are we talking about age now or players around?
Talking about both. It's a combination of everything.
He's not gonna be a top 15 quarterback.
What do you mean?
Because we're talking about how good the Steelers are going to be. That's why LJ was making his point about the Browns being better.
I'm not saying that they're going to be really good. I say at most they go 10-6, which is second place in the division.
The Steelers are going 10-6, bro.
The Steelers at most go 8-8, bro. At most go
They're
8.
going 10-6.
That's ridiculous. What do you think the Steelers are going to go, LJ?
Like 8-8 at the most.
We still win a division because what are the Browns going to go? 11-5? What are the Browns going to go?
He could.
9-7.
Not
How, bro?
10-6.
I don't understand how the Browns last year, since they're such a powerhouse of a team, but then you bring up Baker Mayfield.
You know they
but
got
then
better.
you bring up Baker Mayfield. I don't get it.
You know they
It's
got
still
better.
Baker Mayfield.
They got
It's
better
so-
than last year.
Bro, but it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, if you want to say they're better than last year, yeah, 6-10, I guess they can go 7-9. Yeah, I guess that's better. I guess. I don't know. But, like, it doesn't make any sense to me.
I think the Steelers are better than the Browns.
I don't think so. I think they're gonna either be the same record or the Browns will be.
I think they you know.
We have a better quarterback. We have a much better defense.
Anything with the
Well,
same.
even
Anything
if you do have a better quarterback, which, okay, you have a better quarterback. It's not by that much either. It's really not.
No, it
He's
is,
removed off
though.
of an injury. He missed the whole year.
And he'll still be better than Baker. With the team Baker had last year, they should have easily gone like 12, like 11-5.
The Ravens are good too. That's the thing.
Well, that's a given, though. But Lamar Jackson's never going to win a playoff game in his life. It's never going to happen.
That's not.
He's going to end up, and I said it
No, but he's right though. Like they can easily start now. They know how to figure him out.
They do. That's what they said. That's what the Chargers did, right? The Chargers said they knew how to figure them out, and then now he went 14-2 the next year.
I
Yeah,
said
what
this.
happened? It was to the Titans.
Oh my God, they literally won 14 games. Like they had a bad game in the playoffs. They act like they figured them out.
The point
They
is, when
figured them out.
play-
It's
when
over.
they have to
figured
play,
them out.
Yes, they clearly figured them out.
They figured
When
that.
they have to play, the
People also
other
forget
best
that the
teams
Ravens,
with
the Ravens,
best
really went-
defenses, they will play defenses that prohibit his running, and they will lose.
they didn't prevent his running. You know what they did? They threw the ball 40 times because they didn't try to run. They didn't try to run.
Okay,
They
so
tried
then
to.
good. So they'll do it again next year.
No, they won't. They will do the opposite.
And then what? And then when he tries to run every play, they'll play a certain defense with a spy.
So why doesn't every team just play that certain defense with a spy? Why didn't they do it
They
14
don't play
games
the
ago?
best teams every game. Every time they play big teams, they lose.
They're
Most
gonna
of
get
them.
better. The
Not
Ravens
really.
got
They beat-
better. They're
they-
gonna be
they
better.
literally
They
won-
lost to the Patriots, right?
They lost 2 games last year. They beat the Patriots by like 25 points, and
What do you want me to say? Then they lost to the Titans.
they lost. The only 2 losses last year, I think, were like one. I don't even know.
The point
I
is,
don't know.
when they play the best defenses
Hey.
in the playoffs, they
The
can get
Jets were
shut down.
competitive that first half, man.
I said it 3 months ago, and I'll say it again. Lamar Jackson will be another Randall Cunningham. I said it 3 months ago, and I'll say it again. He's going to end up as one of the all-time greats.
I don't think it's really that bad of a career.
He's going to end up as an all-time great.
No, Amari's not saying he's going to suck. He's just saying he ain't winning those Super Bowls.
He's not going to win. Yeah, I never said he's going to suck. Randall Cunningham is probably top 10 players of all time never to win a Super Bowl.
All right, I'm gonna end the show on this note. The year that Patrick Mahomes gets injured is the year Lamar
I'm
Jackson
so happy.
and Sam Darnold will fight for a Super Bowl. On that note, thank you for watching. What is this?
Steelers gonna go 10-6.
Episode 1 of season 2. Let's see how this goes. This was an everything episode. We just let everything off our chest. We
Even
just,
my
nuts.
bagel was an everything bagel.
it was. It was.
You know who will lose everything? The Steelers. All right, let's end the show.
I'm done with this, dude. I'm done with this.
Hopefully, Amari left. Okay. Hopefully the next show will be more organized. But
Yeah.
just if you have 2 hours of spare time, I hope you enjoyed this show. Thank you for watching. This has been the Core 4.
Thank you.